What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfteRKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Well, actually, we're here on thepresequel.com. This is a place where you can come and you can go through the skill calculators and you can build skill trees of all the different characters inside the game. But did you see that? I don't know if you saw it. Like I said, all the characters inside the game. Now, I did have pictures of Aurelia's skill tree for the last few weeks, but I didn't want to do a video on it because, number one, you don't want to be the first person to leak anything on YouTube. That could put you in a lot of trouble with your channel. You gotta wait for somebody else to come out and take the entire, the brunt of the heat that could come along with, with leaking some information. But the reason I didn't want to do any videos on Aurelia past, you know, just finding her inside the game files is because a lot of her skills on her skill tree, all of them were placeholders. They're just snowflakes all over the place, which indicates that she is going to be a cryo character, and her action skill had a little bit of claptraps in the background. So they were using a lot of placeholders for her skills, and I wasn't sure if she was actually going to be coming out as a playable character inside of Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Now, I don't know exactly who owns the site. I don't know if Gearbox does, but we have a lot of official looking things on this site. We do have a copyright towards Gearbox here, so I would assume that Gearbox at least, you know, gave permission for this website to exist. And the fact that we already have Aurelia here as a sneak peek character can 100% confirm that she will be inside of the Borderlands pre-sequel, part of the season pass, which is going to be absolutely amazing because Handsome Jack is a part of it. I fucking love Handsome Jack. I'm probably going to do a Handsome Jack playthrough, a Let's Play. I know you guys have been enjoying the daily Let's Plays, and the one that I'm doing with Wicked Shrapnel as Claptrap is almost over, so that should end, like, literally the day before Handsome Jack comes out, so might be a little bit of fun to just keep going with the daily Let's Play videos, even though they don't get the most views ever, but it's fun to do them for you guys. It's just like a laid back, chill, hey look, there's a 45-minute video that I didn't watch and I'm gonna watch it. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at what her skill tree is, because those of you guys that want to come here, just go to thepresequel.com. I will link it in the comments and the description down below. Usually I break these skill trees up into 3 different videos, so you didn't have to have a 30-minute video of me rambling on about what's going on with the going on. So let's go ahead and take a look at her action skill, Cold as Ice. Her action skill, press F to throw your frozen diadem shard. Your shard automatically seeks out and attack enemies, dealing cryo damage. So those of you guys that did notice the little horns on her ears, I can confirm that that is her action skill. She throws a shard of ice. It's kind of lame, isn't it? She throws a shard of ice that floats around and actually deals cryo damage. I have seen gameplay of the Baroness in action. It's very glitchy in early gameplay, but this, I can confirm, it literally is a shard of ice. Let's go ahead and move on to Are You Being Served? The reason why I wanted to check out the skill tree real quick is because of these right here. You have Duchess, Indentured Servitude, and Valet. So they're playing up her being, you know, some type of high royalty. I do know there's an echo log inside the game saying that Aurelia is a Hammerlock, and Hammerlock does come from royalty, which, I mean, it would make sense because he's a safari type guy, and you gotta be quite rich to go on safari. So let's take a look at Duchess here. Killing an enemy grants you a stack of Duchess. You gain bonus accuracy for each stack of Duchess you have. All stacks are lost on the death of you and your servant. Why does she have a servant? You're about to find out. Indentured Servitude. Hold melee. Wow, that was a voice crack for Mel. Hold melee! What am I, fucking 11? Hold melee to offer a contract to the other players. If another player accepts the contract by meleeing you, she becomes your servant, you become the master. The contract ends when one of you dies. You deal increased damage with all gun types when you have a servant. Your servant gains shield capacity. Look, God damn it. This is a BDSM tree. This is a bondage and sadomasochism tree. Why do they have bondage in Borderlands? You can be somebody's slave. That's kind of fucked up. Let's go ahead and move on. Then you got Valet. When your servant kills an enemy, you gain a stack of Valet. You and your servant gain bonus reload speed based on the number of Valet stacks that you currently have. So you can already picture her having Nisha as a servant with all of her awesome bonuses. It's just going to be absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and take a look down here. We got quality, not quantity, which increases your damage and fire rate when using blue rarity or better guns. Also, you suffer damage and fire rate penalties when using green rarity or worse guns. I like that. That is a fantastic skill right there. That is thinking outside of the box. Let's go ahead and move on. You first. When you or your servant suffers health damage, it is instead dealt to your partner's shield if available. So that's why you get the extra shield capacity right there for your servant. That's pretty cool, actually. Any damage dealt to you that would force you to fight for your life is instead dealt to your service unless they're in fight for your life. That's actually pretty cool. Your servant goes down instead of you. So you can actually be the master of the battlefield. I wonder how this would work if you had two Aurelias just sitting back and two Nishas out there as their servants just fucking whooping ass all over the battlefield. And we got increased shield capacity at max health for you and your servant. This once again goes back to you first. That's pretty cool. I like how this is all synergizing right now, right off the bat. That's one of the big things you see inside the pre-sequel is a lot of synergy between the skill trees and characters too. The fact that this is going to be augmenting other characters inside the game that are already strong as fuck. Holy shit! No wonder why she's coming out in late game. So then we have excellent shot, madam. When your servant shoots an enemy, that enemy becomes set up. If you shoot an enemy who is set up, then that enemy suffers additional damage and setup is consumed. The additional damage is normal damage and based on your level. You may only trigger excellent shot, madam, once every few seconds. So it does have a little bit of a cooldown, but if you have a servant that shoots an enemy, you can get extra bonus damage by shooting an enemy that they set up. That's absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and move down. Keep your chin up. Killing an enemy causes your servant to gain health. When your servant kills an enemy, you gain health. Pretty good, pretty good. And we got all glory to the master. When you kill an enemy who was first damaged by your servant, you convert one stack of Duchess and Valet into one stack of glory. They spelled glory wrong on this website. You and your servant gain increased critical damage for each stack of glory you have. So now you have the stacks that you're gaining up here converting into a brand new stack that actually gives you more critical hit damage. So I like that. It's kind of like, you know, these are like first tier stacks and you got second tier stacks. I wonder if she has a third tier of a stack. That would be pretty cool to kind of work your way up through the stacks and be like, oh my god, to see exactly how powerful you get by not dying. So then we have next to cleanliness. That's a reference to the cleanliness is next to godliness. So she's playing up the whole royal theme again. And we got increasing your damage and reload speed with all guns that are not incendiary, corrosive, or explosive. So basically, you're going to want to use shock and cryo, which everybody is doing anyway, because they're the two best elements inside the game. I haven't really found a good need for corrosive yet, or fire. Honestly, I just shock and fucking freeze everything. Let's go ahead. We got Pod Snappery. Improves shield recharge delay and fire rate, then lower your health is the greater the bonus. We've seen that quite a bit inside of the whole pre-sequel, to lower your health, the greater the bonus type of deal. Then we got Save the Queen. So we see that she's royalty once again. When an enemy melee attacks you, then he or she is marked with Save the Queen. If an enemy attacks you, they're hurting the queen. That's hilarious. So, if your servant damages a marked enemy, then the enemy suffers cryo damage and the mark is consumed. Your servant may only trigger a mark every few seconds. The cryo damage is based on the skills ranked and at the master's level. At the bottom it says, a quote, we have a quote, there cannot be any more quote. I'm pretty sure that's a bad quote, because these are all, it's supposed to say like quotes. That's pretty funny. Good shit. Let's go ahead and move on to her first capstone in the skill tree. We have a backhand to remember. Pow! Wow! She's a backhand bitches all over Pandora. That's kind of cool, actually. So, it's a melee override as a capstone. Melee to perform a backhand to remember. Enemies are knocked back and suffer cryo damage. Allies are suddenly highly motivated and gained increased movement speed, reload speed, and aim speed. Also, if a motivated ally kills an enemy, it triggers all of your on-kill skills. What? Oh my god, so by backhanding bitches out on the battlefield, all your fucking friends get more buffs, and if they kill somebody while buffed, it sets off your kill skills. That is absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure, I don't think we've seen any actual kill skills inside this this whole tree. So this is gonna augment something over here, most definitely. So let's go ahead and move on to Cold Money. Like I said, I usually do these in 3 videos, but today we're just gonna do it all in 1 video. Fuck it! We're doing it live! We actually are doing it live, watch. I'm moving my mouse, I'm highlighting shit. Shit, let's go ahead and, Avalanche! Inside of the Cold Money tree in the middle, we have every time you or your shard deals cryo damage for the first time, enemy gains a stack of Avalanche. So we're seeing some more stacks inside of this game. There's a lot of stacks in this game. I kind of want to see less, I guess, reliance on stacks. It's kind of lazy in this game. Everybody gets stacks. You get a stack of fucking laser. I don't know what it does, but it stacks. It's stacks on stacks. Now, what I like is that she has stacks that converts into other stacks. That's really fucking cool. I like that. That's pretty awesome. So anyway, you deal you deal increased cryo damage and gain a freeze chance for every stack of Avalanche. Stack of Avalanche begins to decay if you haven't dealt cryo damage for a short time, and decay quicker if you deal fire damage or enter fight for your life. So it looks like Cold Money is going to be augmenting her ice pick. That's what I'm going to call it, the ice pick. I'm going to pick you, bitch. So then we got Cold Front. Whenever your ice pick damages an enemy, it has a chance to deal a cryo nova. That's kind of cool, actually. I like novas when we have them, not when enemies have them. So we got Frigid Touch. Whenever you or your shard deals cryo damage to an enemy, there's a chance that some of the damage heals you. Lower your health, the greater the healing. Once again, so let's go ahead. A Cold Wind, we got Slam Augment. Your slam attack deals increased knockback to enemies, but decreased damage. I kind of would have liked to see her have just a standard Frost Nova every time that she slams. That way, you know, you wouldn't have to rely on having a slammer that's fucking goddamn cryo damage. And then you would be able to have the cryo damage and another element on top of it. That would have been absolutely amazing. This isn't out yet, Gearbox of 2K. Fix that. Then we got Short Summer. When your shard damages an enemy, you gain a stack of God damn it! Stacks upon stacks! These stacks better convert into awesome stacks down here. Let's go ahead and move on. We got, when your action skill ends, begin losing Short Summer stacks. When losing stacks, gain increased cooldown rate and increased gun damage per stacks. You lose all stacks of Short Summer when you use your action skill. So this is basically just going to help you get your, I guess, your action skill back a little bit faster, your cooldown just a little bit faster. So that's not too bad. I was gonna say, I was like, man, tired of managing stacks. Give me some more base gun damage skills. Let's go ahead. Polar Vortex. Really? Polar Vortex? I'm tired of that goddamn buzzword all fucking last year. It's so cold. Well, that's because it's a polar vortex and gluten and fucking tired of buzzwords. Anyway, Polar Vortex. Whenever your shard damages an enemy for the first time, it creates a singularity effect pulling in nearby enemies. Each attack by your shard after that has a chance to create another singularity. This right here, now that's what I want, is a skill that constantly sucks enemies into each other. That's amazing. That is a type of effects that we need inside this game. I really like that, because then if you group them all up and you have Nisha as your servant, she could just fucking showdown them all in one group. Just done. Handled. Another voice crack there. Sorry about the voice crack, guys. It's real early in the morning and my fucking mouth is still bothering with the tooth, and I don't even want to go with that. Let's just keep moving on. We got a Cold Advance. We have deal increased critical hit damage. Additionally, every time you score a critical hit while your action skill is active, it increases your action skill's duration. So those of you guys out there that have some pretty decent accuracy, you're going to be able to, you know, lengthen your action skill by 1 second for every critical hit. That is absolutely amazing. I have a feeling that that might be adjusted before it comes out, because 1 second long for a critical hit, that's actually kind of crazy. That means you could probably have this Frost Shard out there for a very long time, even though it's still just a piece of ice as your action skill. Kind of, yeah. Then we got Fragment Rain. Whenever you use your action skills, it spawns God damn it, more ice fragments that fly out towards nearby enemies. Every time your shard damages an enemy, there's a chance it will spawn more ice fragments. Make it rain, motherfuckers! Making it rain. So, then we got Frostbite. Any enemy damaged by your shard takes increased cryo damage for a few seconds. Let it go. Really? Frozen? Let it go. Let it go! Let it go! I don't know the words to this song, but it was everywhere. While your action skill is active, enemies near you deal decreased damage. That's actually pretty cool. I like that, but that... God damn it, that fucking name. Let it go. Just... let it go, internet. Just let it go. Then we got Whiteout. Your shard gains increased damage, increased cryo status effect damage, and increased freeze chance. Not bad, not bad. And we got Winter's Fury. Whenever you use your action skill, knock back all nearby enemies. So she seems to be big on keeping enemies away from her. I mean, you got the Save the Queen, you got the Bitch Slap knockback, you got this knockback. I'm pretty sure this has, yeah, increased knockback. So she looks like she's going to be more of a ranged character for those of you guys out there that were looking for somebody that can keep enemies at a distance. Like, you know, you pick a servant and go up close and personal. They get shit done, activating your kill skills. And you can just sit back and fucking be like, I'm commander of the battlefield. Why does she talk like that? She would be like, oh, I'm commander of the battlefield, eh? Why is it Pickle? That was Pickle's voice. I have terrible accents. I'm like, fuck it. Let's move on. Her capstone is Winter Tide. It's a kill skill. Wow, that is bold there, Cotton. Bold strategy. Going all the way at the capstone with a kill skill. After killing an enemy, all your guns deal cryo damage along with any other element they normally deal for a short time. If your gun already deals cryo damage, then it deals additional cryo damage at a rate of plus 25%. That plus a shock Rosie. Not only would you have the extra, you know, damage from the cryo, giving you the 3 times hit multiplier for critical hits, but the Rosie's like one of the fucking strongest guns in the game. I can see that melting shit pretty easily. Even though it's a kill skill, this activates your kill skills when you backhand bitches and other people get kills. So, I mean, it's quite possible that could be actually a very viable capstone skill. That's absolutely amazing for a kill skill capstone. So, let's go ahead and move on to the last skill tree here. We have the Huntress, which, first off, we'll start off with Markswoman. Gain increased critical hit damage and increased aim speed with all gun types. That is not bad for a fucking tier 1 skill. It is not a kill skill at all. That is actually an innate bonus right there. Let's go ahead and go 5 into that. What do we get? 100% aim speed and 30% critical hit bonus. Sign me up for that trip, Scotty. Beam me up, motherfucker. Now we got Only the Best. Gain increased bullet speed and increased gun damage with all weapon types. So once again, let's see, 5 out of 5 on that. Jesus Christ. Those of you guys that want, you can come over here and mess with all of these different skills and see how this goes up. But these two right here, this is your first like 10 levels, 10 skills that you get as Aurelia right here. Just look at that. Only the best. You don't even have to go further in the tree. I don't even know what's the rest of this tree. This is absolutely bullet speed, gun damage, critical hit, and aim speed. That is the fucking holy trinity right there. I would say it was quad, but aim speed doesn't really help you with damage. But look at all that. That bullet speed right there is gonna help you if you use torque weapons too. Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead and move up. Warning shot. Gain increased fire rate, accuracy, and critical hit damage for a few seconds after missing a shot with a sniper rifle. Additionally, your next shot has a chance to not consume ammo. So it looks like we do have a dedicated sniper tree over here. This is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see what else we have here. So we have long range killer. When shooting enemies, deal bonus damage based on the distance to the enemy. The further the enemy, the greater the bonus. Now you see why we got all these knockbacks on these trees here, fellas. She's a sniper, she's a snipper, and she's a commander of the battlefield. This is going to be an amazing character, actually. I wasn't really feeling her at first, but after I see this shit, god damn, up to 60% bonus damage based on the damage dealt. Wow. Let's go ahead and call into her. Gain increased damage type with all weapon types for a few seconds after landing a critical hit. Not bad. We got Silver Line, and killing an enemy with a critical hit adds a bullet to your magazine. I wonder if that's just like reloading a bullet to your magazine, or if that's actually just like, you know, it's like, oh, you got 2 bullets now. No, it's probably just adding it back to your magazine. So if you have a sniper rifle that's very low on actual magazine count, you miss the first shot, then you pop them down with a critical hit, and you get your shot back. Also, it has a chance to not consume ammo. So if you get perfect RNG with these 2 skills, it's possible that you can clear out an entire area without spending any ammo except for that first shot that you missed. That's fucking crazy. Let's go ahead and move on to I Never Miss. Shooting, I feel like that's a Zero reference. I don't know why, but shooting an enemy with a sniper rifle grants you a stack of once again, stacks! God damn it! Of I Never Miss. Increased sniper rifle critical hit bonus for every stack. Lose all stacks when you miss an enemy with a sniper rifle. Well, that doesn't synergize very well there at all. Why? That does not make sense at all. I don't know where you're going with that. I mean, I guess this is just a failsafe for those people that do miss, and this is good for those people that don't miss, but I feel like those are opposite spectrums of synergy right there. That's weird. So then we got Magic Bullet. That's a Kennedy reference, goddammit. And when Kennedy got shot, the fucking bullet entered the back of his head and like came out to his chest somehow. Nobody knows. So when you score a critical hit with a sniper rifle, you gain health regeneration. The amount of health regeneration is based on the distance to the enemy. The closer the enemy, the greater the regeneration. Additionally, when you score a critical hit with a sniper rifle on an enemy, create a healing nova centered on that enemy. That also gives any player inside the radius a second wind. The further away an enemy, the greater the healing. So you can literally pick your friends up from an enemy that's beating on them by fucking shooting them in the face. Now that, alright, I'll give it to you. Now that's creative. I like that. I like it a lot. Then we got Wait For It, which is a Neil Patrick Harris reference from How I Banged Your Mother. It's actually How I Met Your Mother. But anyway, missing a shot with a sniper rifle grants you a stack of Wait For It. Just more fucking stacks, right? You gain increased sniper rifle damage for every stack of Wait For It. Lose all stacks of Wait For It upon damaging enemies with any other weapon besides a sniper rifle. Max stacks 999. Let me see something here. Let's go here. Calculator. We'll go, what is that? How much is it? 0.9 per stack. Let's see if we can upgrade that. What's the max on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull out the calculator. What is that? 4.5 times 900. Let's see what the stack is on it. what? You can have a possible 4,495 extra bonus damage with sniper rifles. If you just keep using sniper rifles. You don't even have to do anything other than miss a shot. I mean, it doesn't really go well with that. But I mean, technically, you can stand there with a fast fire rate sniper rifle and just keep shooting all day long to stack up to 5,000 and then go beat everything in the game. But at the moment, there isn't any raid bosses for us to beat, so I guess it's kind of moot right now. You got me excited! Got me excited. Then we have Scramble. After receiving melee damage and gain increased movement speed, weapon swap speed, and gun damage with all weapon types for a short period of time. Large Caliber. Gain decreased magazine size and increased gun damage for all weapon types. Not really a big fan of that. Then we have Custom... Custom Loads. Ooh, yeah. Give me that load. When zoomed in with a sniper rifle, a wheel scrolls by with icons featuring each of the elemental damage types. Time your shot with the highlighted damage to apply the damage type. Do you really? Are you serious? It's a fucking slot machine when you're zoomed in of which element you're gonna hit. So if you're using a normal damage sniper rifle to get the most damage possible, because, you know, normal damage sniper rifles have higher damages than elemental sniper rifles, you can add elemental damage to your sniper rifles and not lose any damage at all. And also, a critical hit creates a small nova of the highlighted element. Bonus damage is 20% of the damage dealt, and the nova is 10% of the damage dealt. That is absolutely amazing. Oh, shit. She's gonna be crazy. For those of you guys out there that wanted a sniper, you have a sniper. For those of you guys out there that always wanted bondage, you have bondage. And for those of you guys that played Borderlands, you're like, I find this game lacking of frozen shards that fly around for no reason. Here you go. You have cold money. It's a frozen piece of ice that flies around. It doesn't have a name. What the fuck? That's the weirdest shit in the world. There better be a mission coming with her in the game that explains why the fuck she has a frozen shard that flies around. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfteRKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could, leave a thumbs up on the video. I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. This is Aurelia the Baroness that looks like she was let out early by Gearbox. Now, this could not be a Gearbox fucking site. I'm not sure, but it looks like a Gearbox site. It has all the Gearbox markings on it. You can even buy it on Amazon. Look, you go to Amazon, Steam, even have BorderlandsTheGame.com, and I'm pretty sure I seen the Borderlands Twitter tweet this skill tree shit out quite a few times. So it's absolutely amazing that we are taking a first look at Aurelia the Baroness. So could she be right around the corner, right like Jack? No, I don't think so. I'm thinking we'll probably see her out in like May or April. There's got to be more DLC in between, right? Well, we'll cover that in another video. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfteRKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys later.